Okay, so now we're going to look at if you are given an equation, a trigonometric equation, and you're going to try to determine what this graph is going to look like. Now, sea levels rise and fall in periodic patterns. All right, so what we have here is an equation which helps model the patterns of the tides. So let's kind of break this down into little pieces. First of all, we know right here is going to be the amplitude, right? It's how high up and how low it goes from the midline, right? And what is the midline? Right here we have the midline. Midline is at 4.56. Other pieces of information that we need, we know it's a sine curve. So that means it starts on the mid. And then we have our pi over 6 right here, which represents our frequency. And the last thing we need to understand is that this is shifted 6 to the right. This is the shift. All right. So we have all these pieces of information. So let's see if we can kind of come up with some sort of sketch here to represent this graph. All right. So if I'm going to look at it right here, first of all, let's kind of take a look at the frequency and figure out what our period is going to be. So remember, if I've got 2 pi divided by the frequency. So the frequency is pi over 6. So what I'm going to do here is to simplify this so I know where my curve ends. I'm going to take 2 pi over 1 times keep, change, flip. This will simplify to 12 hours. All right, so we know that we're looking at this over a period of 12 hours. Okay. Now, I'm going to start here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know my sine curve is going to start at 6 hours. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? Because this is our total period right now, which is 12 hours. And we know the shift here is 6. All right. So now if I wanted to kind of graph some other important information, let's throw the midline on there. So if I'm going to go ahead and throw the midline on there, let's just put that in. And we know that that midline is going to be at a value of y equals 4.56. And if we also understand that the amplitude is going to be 4.52. So now remember, I'm starting at 6, right? Halfway through, I'm going to be hitting a midline again, and then I'm going to be finishing here, right? So I'm going to be going down. I'm sorry, I'm going up first because it's a positive sine value, right? I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go back up. And notice that this will continue on in this direction and also will continue on in that direction, okay? So we have this sine value that starts right here. I've got an amplitude of 4.52. You can see just sketched out like that, 4.52, just like that. And that's it. That'll give you a good, nice sketch of our sea levels using our trigonometric functions. All right, good luck, buddy.